Looks like Porsha Williams is back to her messy ways. And this time, it's not just reality TV drama, it's real-life legal trouble. Simon Guobadia, her soon-to-be ex-husband, has been detained by ICE. And y'all, it's looking real suspicious.
Who said that? Who said that? Who had been saying that? Who said that?
Let's break it all down because Porsha is out here playing real dirty. But first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, according to multiple reports, Simon Guobadia is currently in ICE custody at the Stewart Detention Center in Georgia. He's been fighting to stay in the U.S. for decades. He first came here in 1982, overstayed his visa, got deported, and then came back again, overstayed another work visa, and has been struggling with immigration ever since. Over 40 years. But this time, he's in serious trouble. You have President Trump. With his mass deportation plan, he's not playing about deporting people that should not be in the country.
Over the past few weeks, we've begun the largest deportation operation in American history, larger even than that of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a very moderate man, but he was very strong on that. He didn't like people running into our country and taking over our country. I'll tell you, I had 4 years. I don't know if you had this. I couldn't stand it. Don't get angry. Donald, don't get angry, please. I couldn't stand it. Watching these people come in from jails and mental institutions and the worst criminals in the street, gang members being dropped off in buses and bussed into our country. I couldn't stand it. So I said, I'm going to run for president again. And now we don't have that problem. Now we don't have that problem anymore.
And hey, Porsha Williams, she already knew what time it was. They had a court hearing scheduled for this week. Their first in-person court appearance since she filed for divorce. And boom, before he can even show up for what he's been waiting for, Simon got swooped down on. And listen, it's no doubt in my mind, Porsha got on the phone with the ICE line to get her estranged husband picked up, hoping they will give her more favor in court while she's trying to steal the man's house. Again, this house is not in her name. He put millions of dollars down on it, and he's paying a $22,000 plus mortgage on it. She's not paying a dime. He's still paying the bills, utilities, everything, while Porsha is living there with her daughter that doesn't belong to Simon.
I cook it. You gotta wait until I cook it.
Sisters.
You gotta wait.
I give her anything. Only sisters.
You gotta wait until I cook it. Man, my mom said what? I don't think I know. I wanna see some food on top of the table. Give me pancakes and separate made of maple. Or maybe a scoop of soup on the plate. You gotta wait until I cook it. You gotta wait until I cook it. You gotta wait till I put it on. You gotta wait until I cook it.
She got her whole family running in and out of that man's house, along with her trashy baby daddy, too.
It's called Keep Honey. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Unblocked. How you feel?
Hey.
You out of jail?
It's a new day, you know. In America, it's a new day every day. Get up and make things happen.
How long have you spent in jail?
At least 2,000 days, bro. We back now.
2 years.
We back.
Unblocked, that is. Just unblocked.
Porsha was able to get Simon and his own kids kicked out of his house, while her daughter can live in the house with other family members. Disgraceful. So word is, Simon's most recent citizenship application denied. And now, just when he was supposed to have his long-awaited court date, boom, he got detained by ICE. Let's connect the dots. Porsha filed for divorce a year ago in February 2024, just after 15 months of marriage, shockingly lasting only a year. And even though she filed for divorce, she's been fighting hard to stay in that $10 million mansion that's not in her name. Now, Simon, he's been pushing to get an in-person court date, and just when it was finally happening, ICE conveniently picks him up. It's given Porsha made the call. And let's not forget, this is the same Porsha who had no problem airing Simon out online, dragging him and even accusing him of having issues in the bedroom, totally hidden below the belt. Porsha tried to humiliate him, So he hit her back with a lawsuit for defamation, emotional distress, and invasion of privacy. Why? According to paperwork, Simon says Porsha was spreading lies, not so flattering rumors involving ED. So yeah, when you put all of this together, calling ICE on Simon is looking really convenient for Porsha. Was she trying to make sure he couldn't fight her in court by getting him kicked out of the country? Is this her way of making sure she stays in that big old house? Now, bad news for Porsha though. Even if she was successful at calling these people on Simon, that doesn't mean she's going to be able to keep his house. It still doesn't belong to her. It's not in her name. It's not a marital asset. The marriage only went on for a year. So there's no way she's going to take ownership of his house. No way this OG city girl is going to finesse her way into home ownership of this Sandy Springs, Georgia mansion.
I did the post about Simon earlier, and people hit me up and said they couldn't really hear it because of the music in the background. But basically, I was doing the post because ever since this happened on Friday, which I didn't know about it until yesterday, because I keep on getting all these messages in my DM, and people that know me is texting me. People that actually know me is texting me, asking me questions. And don't do that. If I know you, don't do that. Okay, that's whack. Okay, because you don't text me for no other reason but when there's bad news. So don't text me. Okay, y'all gonna get blocked. But with that being said, Simon is a friend of mine. I know Porsha, I don't have no ill feelings towards her. She's a nice person as far as I know. I wasn't in between the sheets with them, so I don't know what, there's no sides here. I have probably a better relationship with Simon because I'm around him more. I was around him more, and he was always pleasant with me. So don't call me asking me no question about Simon. Please don't. He's going through a difficult time, of course. They are. I don't want to see nobody detained. You know what I'm saying? That's not, got kids, got family. He has to support them. I hope everything work out in his favor, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of injustice going on now, and I don't pray for nobody's downfall. All right, so stay off my thread and stay off my Instagram if all you got is negativity.
So what's going to happen now? Well, Simon is stuck in ICE custody in Georgia. I'm assuming if things don't go his way, he could be deported back to Nigeria for good. Meanwhile, Porsha is kicking back in that mansion, sipping on some wine, plotting her next move. And all I gotta say is, Porsha, you better be careful. I'm telling you, city girls have no shame whatsoever because there is no way a reasonable person will be trying to debo somebody out of their own house, still living in it, knowing anything could happen. On top of that, they know exactly where you're laying your head and the layout of the whole property. That's super dumb. And listen, no one knows for certain if Porsha was the one who made that call to ICE, but anyone watching this story, you have to admit the timing is too perfect. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this mess below. Special thank you to Samuel. I appreciate you, Samuel, for all of your support for the channel, as well as Kristen B. Thank you, Kristen, for your contribution and your support. You can show your support as well. The link to PayPal is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.